Hey everybody, it's Aunt Bibi. Today is Thursday, August 13th, 2020. I'm Barb Hammer. So I'm at this overpass, this pedestrian and bicycle overpass over the Trans-Canada Highway, Highway 1, where I live in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. I've never been to this pedestrian overpass before. It's fairly new. I'm not sure when they opened it, but you can tell how new it is. So I hope you can hear me okay. There's a lot of very noisy traffic on the highway. It's the evening, summer evening. So just wanted to show you this. There's actually a sign. Let me see if I can point this in the right direction. I'm sorry for the shaky camera work, but I'm trying to protect the microphone while holding this tablet at the same time. So there's an the Abbotsford Center. It's like a performing arts center next to the University of Fraser Valley here, small university campus, and they have ads and things that they run on that sign. And so this overpass, it's interesting. So along the on each side they have like fencing to keep people from jumping off, I guess. But if they're determined, I guess it would. Anyway, you can see it's kind of like their bicycle rims. The rims of bicycle wheels in the fence there. Once again, I can kind of make out Mount Baker. Hang on, let me zoom in. I don't know if you can make it out. Mount Baker is just through the trees there, just barely visible. I'm always pointing the camera east because the sun is setting in the west. I gotta start doing like a morning video, I think, so I can get a view in the other direction. Anyway, you can see some nice mountains. Nothing too dramatic there. That's Sumas Mountain again, where they have built houses. And I'm in the middle of a big development here. They've actually built a lot around here. There's some new apartments that they built. There's still lots of trees here. That's what's nice here. You know, they try not to tear all the trees down. You know, and you lose trees bit by bit with the development. But there's still some nice scenery here. So there's up close and personal, the bridge. Anyway, let's see, I want to sit down here and relax a little bit. And so I've been looking a lot at Max Blumenthal and his Grayzone gang, and the disinformation that they put out. So he's got different nicknames. Blowback Blumenthal, because he promotes the 9/11 blowback bullshit. That 9/11 was revenge reaction to U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East. But it was an inside job. Muslims were blamed. Islam has been smeared. It's part of an agenda. Part of Operation Gladio B, the war of terror, not war on terror. Let me zoom out here. I can. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Anyway, so Max Blumenthal, Scott Creighton gave him another nickname, Capt Hindsight. He's been talking more about how Max is really a wolf in sheep's clothing. So I have a new nickname for Max. It's Mockingbird Max, because he's no better or or a little better than the propagandists in mainstream media, where he came from, and he's still a hatchet man, just like his daddy, Sidney Clinton hatchet man, Sidney Blumenthal. It's amazing how Max has really fooled people. So for, let's say, 4 or 5 long years, Max was supporting regime change in Syria. And then he got the order to flip sides and to oppose, well, kind of oppose regime change in Syria, but he still smears the Assad government slowly. Yeah, he and his assets, they all do that. He smears Turkey for regime change, part of that Greater Kurdistan project, which Syria was a victim of. So they have Iraq, they got Syria, Rojava, Iraqi Kurdistan, Kurdistan, where U.S. troops are occupying. Syria, same thing, U.S. troops, or Kurd ISIS is occupying the proxy terrorists. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna make a video or two about Max and some interesting friends that he has who are conservative and they like to smear China, just like Max does, very subtly, very subtly. He doesn't deny that there's repression of the Uyghurs and that there are camps. No, no, no. But people think, oh, but he's pro-China. I'm so tired of these people who think these business class propagandists or disinfo assets are pro-China. Also been looking into Julian Assange and WikiLeaks more. And, you know, I will have to put out, there's a lot of stuff I've dug up. And, yeah, I mean, he smears Russia and China, and WikiLeaks smears Russia and China and other targeted countries. Other countries targeted for regime change. But people just ignore that. They're hero worshippers. They're blind followers. They don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. Another interesting connection I wasn't aware of is you don't hear so much about Anonymous. Yeah, the hacking group. Yeah, that's another intel psyop. And apparently, Julian Assange had worked with Anonymous. And Anonymous is, we don't hear too much in the West about Anonymous, but apparently Anonymous is very well known in countries in Latin America that have leftist governments because Anonymous goes after those countries. Yeah, so they are not anti-establishment. They support the establishment agenda of regime change. So there you go. So I got to put out a lot of stuff about that. There's so much going on. Very disturbing. But I think I really need to tell people, spell it out. Problems with Assange, problems with Max Blumenthal, Mockingbird Max, just like CIA Operation Mockingbird. So feeding propaganda to China. There's some people passing by. I don't want to record them. So yeah, Mockingbird Max. There's some people passing by. Let's see. I'm going to turn this in the other direction here. Yeah, Mockingbird Max. He's really a snake in the grass is what I call him. He's the head of the snake. He actually runs a huge network of disinformation assets that gets bigger and bigger every day. Anyway, I think that's all for now. I will talk to you again soon.